Our last speech in just a second, so get ready to do it. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Over the course of the years, children have started taking certain items for granted. Phones, cars, and clean water. A lot of things are taken for granted now. This growing issue has only accelerated as the years have gone on. People that have these resources don't realize that everybody doesn't have them. In the United States, this issue expands much farther than tangible items. Children in today's society started to take tasks their family members complete for granted, more specifically, what their mothers do. Stay-at-home mothers are an important part of our society. All mothers are important, but stay-at-home mothers need to receive more credit. I believe stay-at-home mothers should receive a salary for all that they do. Next slide, please. Everybody knows at least one person who stayed home with their children instead of getting a formal job. My mom stayed home with my sister and I for 14 years while we were growing up, and that had its challenges and its positives. Today, I invite you to listen with an open mind as I discuss the positive jobs and benefits of a stay-at-home mother. Next slide, please. First, there are many positives for a stay-at-home mother. Stay-at-home mothers are the baby's main source of care, and having that will mean that the individual will be there for everything from birth to high school graduation. They will not miss anything, including first steps, and first words. The mother will be there all the time, and they will know their child more than anyone, and this will get out of the oh, your babysitter knows your child better than you do. This allows them to have a very close relationship with their child and feel full of worth. Next slide, please. The families of stay-at-home mothers save about $566 a week from costs for childcare, food, cars, work, habits, and stress relief. This help benefits them individually. Having that extra money a week allows their stress level to decrease because they don't have to worry of where their money needs to go during that week. Next slide, please. Personal fulfillment is allowed when the mother chooses to stay at home. Of course, every mom ends up with different benefits, but most of them are comparable. According to Barbara Whiting from the Spruce, I've blossomed as a person. Before I worked 8 to 5, hurried to fix supper, do household stuff, and collapsed to rest for the next day. Now life is busy, but I get to do the things I want to do, to be with my kids. This specific mom feels that she found herself by staying at home. She knows that she helped herself by staying at home as well. Children within themselves are stressful, but stay-at-home mothers will not have the added stress of their own working world. Next slide, please. The individual will achieve fulfillment because she will have a better sense of self-value. The situation of a mother staying at home is positive because this individual will benefit from this. Staying at home can have a mother feel full of worth because they will be closer with their child. They will be involved with everything and have a personal fulfillment. This shows that mothers benefit more than just getting to know their child. Stay-at-home mothers do so much work that are positive and that actually worth something. Next slide, please. Stay-at-home mothers do many jobs that are important, many of which are paid in the job market. Salary.com states that the jobs they do include daycare teacher, CEO, psychologist, cook, housekeeper, laundry operator, computer operator, and facilities manager, janitor, and van driver. These jobs range from $4,000 to $17,000, and this just shows that it's one reason why moms do so much and that they should be credited for it. The way stay-at-home mothers work allows them to do so many jobs in one day because they have to take care of their children and run their household. They have to be able to cook meals and clean the house, do laundry, operate, and do so much more for their child. They have to be able to keep their children sane and get them where they're supposed to be. Next slide, please. The jobs do not just include what they are physically doing. It includes what they are mentally doing as well. There are challenges a mother goes through choosing to stay home with their children. They have to battle with feeling guilt and shame and conflict because they feel that they are not doing enough work for their children, as well as guilt for not working and making use of their educational skills. This shows that a mother has to also do the job of keeping herself neutrally afloat. A stay-at-home mother holds the household together, and they need to be able to let steam off, but also be able to keep their children together. A mother does more than just physical jobs to keep herself and the household together to allow it to be a stable environment for the children. These mothers deserve to be paid for the jobs that they do physically and mentally. The jobs that stay-at-home mothers do benefit very many people in many ways. There are short-term benefits of stay-at-home mothers for the children. A stay-at-home mother provides children with a positive household. Stated by Catherine Hatter, they provide a stable and consistent environment for them. Staying at home with your children to provide a stable day-to-day care means that your kids don't experience changes in discipline, routines, diet, and schedules. These children with more stable, organized homes will allow the child to handle unplanned situations better and have more of a fun and loving childhood. They will be able to experience a schedule and know how to take care of themselves and be responsible. They will have a loving environment and positive days throughout their whole childhood.
Next slide, please.
There are also long-term benefits of stay-at-home mothers for their children, some of which can be academic. In Norway, there are 2 options once they have a child: the use of a high-quality daycare or choose 1 year of maternity leave. Also, some of the people who choose the daycare routine can also choose to not be in it anymore, but then like a family member still has to watch the kid. There was research taken on this, on what was succeeding, and it was found that the 10th grade GPA was higher for the kids that had a family member stay home with them. These benefits are thought to occur because there was a family member home with the child helping them excel in school and not just sending them to daycare to play with all the other kids. Next slide, please. The society also benefits from stay-at-home mothers in many ways. Stay-at-home mothers volunteer so many hours into the community, children's schools, and activities. The stay-at-home mothers choose to volunteer their time somewhere else, like a food pantry or soup kitchen. This mother said that I volunteer with Red Cross, participate in more activities with my church, and meet lots of new people with my children. When mothers volunteer in the community, it allows them to appreciate the stay-at-home mothers and what they do every day. When they volunteer at the school, it shows the child that they are more involved and they care about them as an individual, and they want to be there to help them through all that they do. This allows there to be more structure to the activities in the classroom as well. The teachers receive more help, which usually it's like in elementary school when they're little and crazy, and they need more help. Next slide, please. All 3 of these points show that they should be paid because they do so much for themselves, the society, and the family. In conclusion, it is easy to see that a stay-at-home mother should be paid. Salary is something that is valued by all, especially those who are not receiving it, with all that they do. There are clear positives of a stay-at-home mother, as well as all the jobs that are done, and the benefits for society. The children of stay-at-home mothers. While stay-at-home mothers should receive salary, everyone should thank their mother for all the work that they do, or even for you. Even if they have a regular job, they still do so much for you. Do not take things for granted, especially the person who raised you with all that they